Hey, what's up everyone? John the Geek here, and today I'm going to attempt to update, root, and install Voodoo Lagfix on my Samsung Captivate. Right now, if you've seen my previous videos, I'm running 2.3.3 Gingerbread, and it's rooted. I'm about to do away with all that. I'm about to update to 2.3.4 and then reroute it. Just to get the lag fix working on there. So, hopefully this also works if you're on 2.2 Froyo and you just want to jump straight to 2.3.4. I don't believe that you have to go to 2.3.3 and then go to 2.3.4. But always do your research, find out first. I don't believe you have to, although I don't really want to go back to 2.2 and then go to 2.3.4 just to show you in this video. I've already gotten to 2.3.3. But anyhow, I'm using this method that I found on AndroidAdvices.com, and so there is some great instructions here, as well as a lot of precautions for you to follow. If you look how they break it down here, they have 6 pages of info, a lot of great info, starting with page 1, a little introductory, and then page 2 has, what is this? A little bit of how they got about this version, or how they some of the features, I guess, and then some pre-upgrade instructions. Now really read this over, follow this. This pertains to updating or backing up your data, taking out the SIM card and taking out the SD card to make sure your data is backed up, and sync all your stuff, your SMS, your applications. I think these red highlighted here, if you click on them, it gives you instructions on how to back up your SMS and applications. Yeah, backup text messaging. Really great information. So definitely check out this page here, which is page 3. Right? Please know the flashing firmware does not mean rooting your device. Okay, so yeah, just read this over. Get the drivers installed. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you already have drivers, the proper drivers for your Samsung Galaxy, for your proper OS. I'm running Windows 7. I've got the .NET framework. That's probably the 2 most important things. And the proper drivers, of course. Right? So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump to page 4. And the first thing they want you to do is click on the zip file here to start the download process. So it's downloading right now. I've already got it downloaded, but I just want to show you how that works. And it's a zip file that it downloads for you. Alright, and here is the zip file. Yeah. So when you double click on it, it's I have 7-zip. I really like this program to unzip things. So you click and drag the folder, and then it's going to come up with, oh shoot, sorry, I gotta move this over here. So when you click and drag, it's going to come up with asking you for a password, and the password I copied and pasted AndroidAdvices.com. That's the password. So just go ahead and press enter, and now it's unpacking all the necessary files, throwing it onto the desktop. So once I've got that done, I can move on to just checking out the files here real quick. Alright, I'll get to that in a second. Now I have to put the phone into download mode, and there's various different ways. Some of these methods work, some of them don't. The best method for me is using the jig, right, to put it into download mode. That's just my preference, but you can follow the instructions here and try this out too, holding the volume down and the home key. and then while holding the volume down on the home key, power on your device, and hopefully that'll work out for you. But if not, use the jig here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my phone, and then I'm gonna plug in the jig. Alright, so the phone's off, and I'm gonna plug in the jig. So then now it's gonna go into the download mode, and you see that with the little Android shoveling there. So that's download mode. So it's how it looks in the picture here. So next, I have to plug in the phone into the computer. Oh, and I actually have to start up the Odin program here. So Odin is started up, right? So plug that in, and you may get this installing device drivers here. Alright, so once you get this yellow box here in the ID COM, it means it recognizes the phone and you're good to go, right? And then next we're going to load up the proper file. So in the PIT file or option, click on that, and then it should navigate to the default folder, the folder where all those files were at. And you're going to want to do for the PIT the S1 Odin yada yada. Click on that. And then next for the phone, you want the modem file here. So click on that. And then for PDA, you want the code file. So open that. And then for the CSC, you want the GTI9000. By the way, this is the Samsung Captivate for AT&T. I don't know if this is going to work. Hopefully I don't brick my phone, but we'll find out soon enough. Alright, so once all that is set, we'll go to the next page. I do believe they're going to want me to click on start. So as soon as you feed in the files, double check the same that you proceed, click on the start option. Alright, so we're going to click on start, and after clicking start, you'll see the firmware will be installed within the time not more than 5 minutes. And the phone should actually reboot on its own. So we'll come back once this is finished. Alright, so the phone's reset, or it's rebooted, and it's doing some magic installation of some technical terminal codes. It's rebooted. It says Galaxy S GT I9000. I hope I didn't just mess up my phone by installing the wrong firmware. Everything looks good so far. I'm getting the Samsung Galaxy S logo booting up, which is good. Good sign. Sometimes too the boot process for the first boot might take a ridiculously long time for some reason. I mean, there's a lot of magic going on, so it could take a long time for the first time to boot, longer than usual. So give it some time. Alright, so now I got a set of instructions to insert a SIM card. I don't have a SIM card because I don't use this phone to make phone calls, so I'm going to go ahead and click on skip here. Keyboard settings, this is just a standard setup. It says use packet data, sure. Connect to Wi-Fi, no, I'll skip for now. Use Google location, finish, move on, skip this junk. Oh, there you go, look at that. Now, they were saying in the instructions here that you may also have to reset your APN settings, and that has to do with your wireless service, your AT&T or whatever service that you use. You can contact your service provider to find out all of that information, or just start playing around and just start choosing things to see if it would actually work. I did that before, and before my 3G wasn't working, but then I just started messing around with some settings, and all of a sudden it just started working again. So, but if you're not sure about what settings to choose, then call your service provider. Let me go into settings real quick and let me check. Oh, look at that, it says pass. Let me check what's the actual. Ah, there we go. Nice, 2.3.4. So successful into updating to 2.3.4. Alright, so the last thing we gotta do is put the phone into recovery mode and to wipe the data and factory reset and wipe the cache partition. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the volume up key and then hold the power button. And then the phone is going to show you the Galaxy logo, and then it's going to boot into recovery mode. And at this point, for some reason, you're supposed to scroll to the wipe data and wipe cache, and then press the power button. But for some reason, I don't know why I don't see anything. I don't know. I don't get no confirmation. I don't know what's going on. There's no code flying. I press the menu button, and all it does is just gives me this uh, exclamation point sign, right? So I just press that, and that's all that happens. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if I'm actually doing it right. Who knows? But and I can't even reboot it either. So I don't know if it works for you. Maybe it'll work for you. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next step of rooting it. So I'm just gonna take the battery out now, right? And gonna go on to the rooting instructions. And now I'm gonna get the complete rooting package, and I'm gonna unpack this. Again, same password. Press enter, and I've unpacked the rooting file. I gotta bring it into download mode. Right, so to get into the download mode, you take out the battery, wait, and then hold the volume button down, and then press the power button, and that will bring you into the download mode here. And so we can move on to running Odin, and we're going to click on PDA, choose the CF root file. Oh, oops, got to plug in the phone. Alright, so we've got the ID com, yellow box, everything's added, everything's good. Press on start, and it's going to zip by real fast. Then it's going to reboot the computer, or reboot the phone, and that's it. Your phone's rooted now. One thing we got to do, that's a good thing to do actually, is to shut off the phone, take out the battery, put the battery back in. We're going to go into the recovery mode. So to do that, we hold the up volume, then hold the power button, and we should then be going into the recovery mode. Keep holding it, and this is the Clockworkmod recovery mode, right? So it's different from the stock one, which is fine. So we'll press the arrow buttons, or not the arrow buttons, but the volume up and volume down button to the wipe data factory reset. So once you get on there, you can press the power button and then scroll down to where it says yes, delete all user data. I mean, there's not a whole lot of user data because this is a brand new update and it should have wiped out everything anyways. So this is going to take a couple of minutes. We'll wait till this is done, and then we're going to do the wipe cache partition. So we'll go down there to wipe cache partition, and then press the power button, then scroll down to yes, wipe cache. Cache wipe complete. Now we're going to go ahead and reboot the system. So we'll go ahead and do that. Once it reboots, then power it down again, and then we're going to start the Lagfix. Now moving on to the Lagfix. Same deal, only this time on the PDA we choose another file. So let's close this Odin. Let's unpack the Voodoo kernel. Right? Password again. And we're going to go back into download mode. So to go back into download mode, what you're going to need to do is turn off the device. So shut down, normal shutdown procedures. Take the battery out, wait about 5, 10, 30 seconds. Put it back in, and then hold the volume down and then power button, and you end up with going into download mode. Right? So again, we have Odin here. We're in download mode. We're going to plug in the phone. We've got the added yellow box here. Everything's cool. Click on PDA and choose the Gingerbread GTI9000 stock kernel plus hacks. And then click on Start. Now we're going to wait. And this should take no more than 10 minutes. So the initial load is really quick. But then some freaky stuff starts happening. And the phone starts talking to you. It's basically saying all the different things that it's doing. So don't freak out. It does sound a little crazy. It does sound a little futuristic. Sounds a little Skynet, Cyberdyne-ish. See? So that's gonna take about 5 minutes. And it's saying like partition something, backup operations and whatnot, and then at the very end it'll say Voodoo Lagfix installed or complete or something. So we'll wait for it, and then it'll reboot.
Voodoo Lagfix is now activated.
There you go. So it said Lagfix now activated. Phone's gonna reboot on its own. A couple of things I wanted to mention before I go. That is, if stuff gets messed up, don't worry. Just start back from updating the 2.3.4, right? Just start from there, and then just keep doing it. I had to do this like 8 times to make this video. Some things, for some reason, it would get stuck, it would hang, and then it would not boot up. So definitely be cautious. Read the instructions here that I've got, and the links will be in the description. You should already have the drivers. I don't want to be posting that if you watch my other videos. Hopefully this works for you. This is the updating the 2.3.4. This is the rooting, and then this is installing the Lagfix. And so I'm going to play with it some more to make sure that it does actually fix the lag. I'm pretty sure it does. All in all, I think this was a great success. Again, this is for the Samsung Captivate. Although you do lose the AT&T logo, hopefully the AT&T service still works. I'm going to try plugging in the SIM card from my other phone. Hopefully it works and I can make phone calls. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Have fun with it. I'm not responsible if you F up your phone or you know, whatever. I don't know your conditions or your environment or what version Windows you have or what's going on, and sometimes things will work, sometimes don't. But be cautious, have fun. Thanks for watching. Comment, let me know if this works for you. Thumbs up, thumbs down, rate, subscribe, all that business. Thanks for watching. John the Geek out. Peace!